It's time for a simple, very beginner-friendly Dutch tour today, but of course I have to bring in my twist. So if you would like to find out what exactly I'm doing today, you know what to do? You stick around. What's up everyone, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. I have pulled out a couple of sticker books and I of course have my usual tools. You know what I normally love to use. The washi cutter and the gyro cut, along with all my supplies from Journal C, and my code Priya can earn you 8% off at Journal C. And the summer sticker book, which came out, I believe, 2025. And along with this summer edit, which dropped recently from Live Love Posh. And all of these sticker books were when I last checked, were still very much in stock. So I will have all that information in the description for you. So there is a lot of beautiful collections. I hardly got to use this sticker book. And this sticker book, I have used it a bit. As you can see, there will be some empty spaces in the sticker book, even the functional boxes and the decorative stickers. And these birds, of course, if you know me, you know how much I love birds. So I wanted to create something using some black and white touches as well, because a simple tip, if you want everything else to pop or the whole spread to pop, you bring in some black and white stickers or alphabets or something of that sort. So it's unbelievable the effect it has on the whole spread. It just makes everything pop. And with all of these different fonts, I think that's a great sticker book. And this is the last setup we have on here. I have linked the video if you want to check out the process. So this was like an arched spring garden setup that I had done. So this was interesting because I could bring in my stencils as well. And this is where we are. And I have a couple of sticker books to hold the journal in place, nice and stable. And this is a B5, so that might be why it looks bigger than the usual journals you otherwise see. And this is a B5 from Archer and Olive. And my code Priya10 can give you 10% off at Archer and Olive, the washi tape shop, where that black and white washi set is from, along with a few other stickers you will see. And Planything, Live Love Posh, all those shops, as always, I like to mention it at least once because some people may be new and they may not have any idea. So I quite don't want to sound like a broken record, but sometimes it's good to mention it because people find that useful. So I'm trying to create like a hanging situation for some Polaroids. And I was not planning on having the tapes go all the way across because of course we have to come and do our Dutch tours, right? And if you would like to see such creative ideas for your planners and journals, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you also turn on the bell notification as well, because I have some good creative fun videos coming and you don't want to miss any of that, do you? So now that we have cut that small part from the top of the page, let's try and bring in that same washi. And the washi set is from the washi tape shop. The set is called Pixel Dash. It has different patterns in black and white theme. And I want to create this hanging situation. And now I will also come and use some of the functional boxes to create some Polaroids. And you will see how we do that. But let's try and bring in some of that washi all the way across. And let's see, let's just trim off all the tapes going off the page. And if you are somebody who likes to try different kinds of Dutch doors, whether it be horizontal or vertical, I have full sets of tutorials for you to go through and find inspiration from. And I use the corner rounder to just round that page, just to give it a bit more of a finished look, So let's take out these 4 boxes. And this sticker book from the Happy Planner. Again, when I last checked, as of the time I'm starting to edit this video, it is still available. And my affiliate link with Happy Planner is in the description. I would appreciate it if you would shop through that. It does give me a small cut every time you do so at absolutely no extra cost to you, and your support would mean the world. And this is our setup, and I realized that I might have to trim off a bit more of the page than what I had initially thought of. But I think I will first straighten those boxes because we need a solid flat surface to hang the pictures from. And we will also use these flags to create those banner kind of effect. And I'm also trying to balance some of the colors we have using these flags, because the boxes and these flags are exactly color coordinated. So that's helpful. And let's trim a bit more of the page. And before that, let's just hang these flags and Polaroid images, which we will get to in a bit. So let's try and complete those strings so that it looks kind of, it's hanging from that washi. And I'm using the Pigma Micron in a size 10. That's nice and bold. And we will now spell June here because these are going to be my memories or highlights of the month space in my journal. And this is my daily journal. Yes, that is why. And this is where I come and share my day-to-day moments and something that happened during the month. It could be some events that happened, some trips that I took. Yes, I do have at least one trip. I will be traveling and I will have more coming in the summer. So I have spaces designated. So this will be a good way of just highlighting some of those moments and what we did and who we met. All those will need a designated space. So this is meant for that. And as you can see, there are a lot of decorative elements that can be brought in. And I'm going to use this one here also because we can also try and balance some of that yellow on the left. And now it's fun time. So let's decorate the top part because we have all of these summery elements because summer will officially start in June, even though it's going to be towards the 3rd week or so. I believe the 21st is the first day of summer, but no big deal. We can always have this fun combination because I thought the colors worked really well, especially with some of the similar pastel colors. So that's why I thought, you know what, why don't I just combine the spring edit or the summer edit rather sticker book and also the summer sticker book from the Happy Planner, because these are all so cute and I would love to be able to use these together. So that is just the thought process behind all that. And if you are a total beginner, I completely understand. And this is a very, very simple idea for you to try or incorporate in your own setups. Because I get asked that question a lot. I'm a total beginner. I would love to test out the waters and dip my toes into this world of creative journaling. So, this is a very simple idea. And I do have a lot of my members of the Inner Circle family. That's like a membership I have on YouTube. It's similar to Patreon, but here on YouTube. So you can find all that information if you want to support me as a member. You can find that in the description. And I do get asked ideas and inspiration for their own setups. So this is a very beginner friendly setup. And I even shared a video where I gave you 15 pro tips on how you can get started with Dutch doors, even as a total beginner. So I have linked that video as well for you. I thought the combination in here, especially with these two sticker books, two very different looking sticker books. I know they are both summer themed and for summer, but I think the themes look different. But when you look closely, you could find ways to combine them. So that's why I wanted to use this, because out of sight, out of mind, when I put these books away, I don't think I am in a position to pull that out because I don't see it normally, right? So that's why I wanted to use this, because last summer I don't think I got to use this much. So I thought I should start using it at the start of the season, because once it is out there, I have a better chance of using them more and more. And if you would like to see how my craft room looks, I think checking out my craft room tour is a good idea, because I have lots of organizational tips that I had shared, and that is quite useful to a lot of people who are always looking for ideas with their ever growing collection of stationery, right? We're all stationery enthusiasts. And now let's get to the functional boxes. And this is a space where I will be coming and adding some highlights, as I mentioned, but I don't need a whole lot of boxes. It could just be small sections that I create using just my liners or having small paragraphs on each page for different categories, maybe adding some of the very, very important highlights. So I don't need a whole lot of boxes, but all of these sticker books from Happy Planner have all these functional boxes alongside, and they take up most of the sticker books by now. And I wish they had come out with more decorative stickers and not these functional boxes, because there are other shops which specialize on functional boxes, say the Mojo Jojo plans, and which are always handy because you have those books and it's one space where you can come in and get everything in different shapes and different themes, all those in one place. I have a better chance of using them more and more. And if you would like to see how my craft room looks, I think checking out my craft room tour is a good idea, because I have lots of organizational tips that I had shared, and that is quite useful to a lot of people who are always looking for ideas with their ever growing collection of stationery, right? We're all stationery enthusiasts. And now let's get to the functional boxes. And this is a space where I will be coming and adding some highlights, as I mentioned, but I don't need a whole lot of boxes. it could just be small sections that I create using just my liners or having small paragraphs on each page for different categories, maybe adding some of the very, very important highlights. So I don't need a whole lot of boxes, but all of these sticker books from Happy Planner have all these functional boxes alongside, and they take up most of the sticker books by now. And I wish they had come out with more decorative stickers and not these functional boxes, because there are other shops which specialize on functional boxes, say the Mojo Jojo plans, and which are always handy because you have those books and it's one space where you can come in and get everything in different shapes and different themes, all those in one place. Let me know what your favorite small businesses or shops, big brands, any of those that you love to shop from, because there are so many amazing stores out there, and I may not be familiar with a lot of it. I sure have heard of a lot of stores, but that does not mean I have a good understanding of the whole lay of the land. I'm always curious to hear what others love and others' favorite stores are. For me, I think I've stopped buying from Happy Planner for the most part because I have my collection, which is pretty big, and I see that I don't use a whole lot of the sticker books that I have, but it is always very exciting when they have new releases. But I don't necessarily shop every time their releases drop because I could wait for some good sales. That's what I normally like to do. And summertime, they have good deals. So even if they have items which were really, really popular, if you can let go of that FOMO. So if at all there are popular designs, say they do have some of the reading journal and the reading books, especially with the academic launch. Even the last couple of years, they had amazing ones, the Happy Planner. And by the time the summer sales kicked off, a lot of the products were sold out, which is one of the downsides, but for the most part, it's fine because there is always something to pick. So buying during sales are what I normally do. And I'm grabbing these functional stickers from Planything, and these are, the colors are so vibrant, and I thought this combination is what I wanted to bring in here, so that's why I'm doing so. And I'm combining some of the older sticker books, which, as you can see, I've used up a whole lot of. And I will also be pulling some of the stitched boxes, which was from, I believe, sometime early this year. So it is a combination because I like to combine the different colors and different sizes and put together clusters. And as I was saying, the Happy Planner is something I wait for during the summer months. And I'm an international girly now, so the shipping is absurd. So I would rather save quite a bit on the actual product because we do have quite a bit of that shipping time and the shipping cost, which adds up. So that is one time. And for the other businesses, I have Live Love Posh, where again, the releases, the affiliate drops happen early and we have the pre-orders. So that is something that's been really helpful, and they ship to me directly so I don't have to go through a consolidator or a freight forwarder, as some people may know that as. The other advantage of using those colored, solid colored boxes from Planything is that really helps you balance some of the otherwise unbalanced colors on either page. And I'm using this washi tape at the bottom, just like maybe like a road or something at the bottom for that extra pop of color, something for that border, and also could be treated as like maybe a pavement, and doing the same on the other page as well, just for that fresh flower cart right there. And I think adding those finishing touches or those last details are always helpful. And let's try and round that corner a bit. And this is coming together pretty quick, and I did not have much time in hand, so that's why I had to quickly do this. But I also thought I wanted to bring in some of these elements, and I was not sure which collection to go through and go with here, but I think the colors in here are pretty similar, and this is a bit more of a muted touch, but I think it did come together very well. And you will see how I'm trying to squeeze in some of those floral elements. And this is the best combination, if you ask me, if you can squeeze in multiple collections like these, because it's perfect for that late spring, early summer. And as you can see, there are quite a bit of these food and beverage kind of stickers, something perfect for the beach, but not quite summery and bright. It's a bit of the pastel touches that I'm really loving from here. And this is coming together very well. And coming back to the shops, Planything is another shop that I like to shop from. Again, the shipping prices are just getting crazy, so I don't know if it makes sense for a lot of people to actually buy the physical products or just rely entirely on the printables, which are another great thing that has happened lately. And this is the printables are just a game changer. It's just that you have to physically go and size your stuff and then have it printed and cut, and that's the extra work. But there's zero shipping times, zero shipping costs, so which is amazing, right? So this is the floral elements being added to the clusters, and I think with the birds and the clusters, I think it does add that finishing touch it desperately wanted. And let's trim off the elements going off the page. And we have some more of the white space to fill, and with that we should be done. And this is, just don't waste any scraps. That's the best advice I have for you. And I'm trying to see if I can do like a Dutch door or a peekaboo window, but maybe not. I will skip it for now. And I think this came out pretty cute. And I also want to decorate the alphabets as is, because we are meant to be having that like a Polaroid, and we can't just leave the letters alone there, right? So let's try and jazz up those letters, shall we? And I think cutting the stickers are a great way of bringing in that little bit of the sticker the smaller stickers. Even the smaller stickers can be cut and used in two different places. Let's maximize that sticker, shall we? And I think it does add a fun touch to the alphabets as well. And we will also do the same to the other smaller elements we have going on. And let me know if you have any questions or if you have any specific video idea requests or inspiration for your spreads. If you have anything particular for me, I can answer them for you in the comments or drop me a DM on Instagram. And if you would like to see more from me, such creative ideas, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and you turn on the bell notification as well so that you would not miss out on any of the fun videos coming. And definitely make sure you follow me on Instagram. I do share more spreads and more sneaks over there. And please find all the videos I mentioned along with all the links, codes, all that interesting stuff. And if you liked today's video, please give this a thumbs up and share this with anybody who you think will love such content. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.